The time is 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, 10th of June, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, 10th of June, 2017. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock, and top story on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening is Chicago, where Act for America, which is sovereign property law, center designates and end the Muslim hate group has experienced several rallies across the country Saturday, where this latest be the group's largest protest against Islam. Two Democrats and many legal experts of both parties. The Senate testimony from FBI Director James B. Comey is saying that President Trump portrayed him as a liar who sought to halt the federal investigation of former top aide. London, Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn lost Britain's election by his beaming smile and criticized thumbs up the morning afterwards. A demeanor and a man who knew he was nevertheless the winner. 3 U.S. servicemen were killed and a number of wounded during a joint U.S.-Afghan military operation in Nangarhar province on Saturday, U.S. officials told CNN. U.S. Special Operations Forces are assisting in the Philippine military in this battle against ISIS-filled fighters. The U.S. Embassy in Manila said Saturday. Adam West, best known as Batman in the 1960s TV series, is dead at the age of 88 from complications from leukemia. London, the pressure on Prime Minister Theresa May is stepping aside following a humiliating election result grew Saturday, where their two top aides resigning. Leading the May from Prime Minister fatally wounded and the former Minister Johnson. Motorists who joined the protest in Amsterdam Saturday injured 8 people. According to the police, who has there was no indication whatsoever that the inner city was a terrorist attack. London, the ringleader of the London terror attack last week tried to rent a 7.5-ton truck, British police have said, indicating that their attackers were looking to carry out a larger scale assault. German Chancellor Angela Merkel says she doesn't expect any delays in the start of Brexit talks between the European Union and UK despite the outcome of this week's British election. Park City, Utah, Democrat Hillary Clinton encouraged Mitt Romney to take a job as President Trump's Secretary of State, the former Republican presidential candidate, said Friday. A family-friendly seaside Maryland town of Ocean City on Saturday and a conviction about whether it's not welcome topless female sunbathers. Brazil's Superior Electoral Court acquitted President Michael Turner and former President Dilma Rousseff allegedly receiving illegal campaign funds. More than a dozen Philippine Marines were killed during a battle with Islamic State affiliated fighters. The white invader pledged $2.68 million to Turner in exchange for the lunch with billionaire investor Warren Buffett. Royal Caribbean Sympathy this season, the planned world's largest cruise ship floated out of dry dock for the first time while under construction. A Kansas man accused of killing one Indian national and discovered the kill never in Barnett. In Lafayette, Kansas, now faces federal hate crime charges. Tyson Foods Incorporated recalled nearly 2.5 million pounds of chicken patties sold to schools and other service because of misbranding and undeclared allergens. Voters in Puerto Rico head to the polls on Sunday to assess their views on whether the island will remain the Commonwealth become a U.S. state or seek sovereignty. Tiger Woods told law enforcement officials that he was taking his Xanax on the night of his DUI arrest, quoted an unauthenticated version of the police report obtained by Golf Channel. The Office of the New York Attorney General Eric Stennerman is looking at Eric Trump Foundation. MTA worker treasury causes LRR misery for Belmont Stakes fans. Jurassic Park, here we come. A fossil baby bird that lived alongside the dinosaurs recently discovered embedded inside a 3-inch piece of 1 million-year-old Burmese amber. Elon Musk has broken into some 10 hours of news that the biggest rocket ever built in his company, SpaceX, said the tech mogul plans hold. The new launch system called Falcon Heavy could lift off for the first time in just a few months. The massive scale of our solar system and in contact with it beyond our planet, tiny and faint, eclipse on the Mars provides the telescope, the pinprick of a globe of a satellite, then the night sky, the ping set. Front the space's rover reaches distant. Cheyenne, Wyoming, West Navajo remains a persistent threat, a potentially serious one for state residents during the summer months, go to Wyoming Department of Health. Okay, look at New England Express report. The 620 Silver Street Manchester Center, a confirmed building fire. Peter Channel News on 5:04 on this Saturday evening, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox be taking on the Detroit Tigers at Fenway Park. Game time 7:15 p.m. Texas Rangers over to Washington Nationals 6-3. New York Mets over to Atlanta Braves 6-1. St. Louis Cardinals Philadelphia Phillies 7-0. Houston Astros leading the LA Angels 1-0, and San Diego Padres leading the Kansas City Royals 1-0. Miami Marlins of the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-1. San Francisco Giants over the Minnesota Twins 1-0. Kyle Rector's over the Chicago Cubs 4-1. Tampa Bay Rays over the Oakland Athletics 5-4. And the Chicago Fire in MLS Cup MLS Soccer League in Atlanta 1-0. Wait, that was a Cavaliers best punch control what we took away from game 3. Just look like as a Cavaliers ready to punch out for the summer, they came more back one. Only just shot none of us games that kept them alive in the finals. The Browns brought more insane by me when it comes to time to make the second biggest decision left. LeBron James with his household. One thing is certain when it comes to 1 point in that run in the Belmont 6 Saturday evening in New York, we will see a third horse win a Triple Crown race this year. At a private ceremony hosted the team owner Robert Kraus, Brookline residents, members of the New England Patriots received the latest Super Bowl wings on Friday night. Peter Channel News on Views. 5:05 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for a traffic and turns of the pot. Baby! Let's study off and imitate where the rest of the place. The red line between Greenfield, Quincy, Adams Stations, and JFK, UMass, and Ashbound Stations on weekend are June 10 to 11 all day. Someone else wanted to do Detroit with the weekend, June 10 to 11, due to the construction of Matchport Park and Garage. Someone else for SL5 spreads from Monterey to traffic, and someone else to Detroit. On the commuter rail, and the ferries they are looking good. Alright, looking at Highways and byways of New England, Connecticut highways are looking good. 6 connector, it's slow before 95 downtown Providence, 95 the northbound side, also on downtown Providence between 195 and 146. 300 the northbound side, it's between 123 and 905. The Braintree split on the northbound side of Route 3, 128 southbound side, so between 130 and down at the Braintree split. Suburbs expressway in both bends backed up between Mass Park and Boston and the Dorchester. 93 Bourbon down backed up. 93 southbound south, so between Somerville and the Dickenbridge. 120 southbound south, so between Route 1 and PBR. Route 93 up in Redden. 120 southbound south, so between Denver's and before Route 95 up in Peabody. Low connector on the southbound side. It's slow northbound side, looking good. 29 eastbound south, so between Shrewsbury and Marlborough. And Vermont Nursery now without looking good. Peter Channel News on News. 5:07 on this Saturday evening, and it is time now for a weather report. And we're looking at radar, and it shows some pop-up showers and pop-up showers. And looking at a closer look at it, we have seen some pop-up rain showers in Connecticut, one in North Brentford, number one in Durham, and Seymour, and Danbury, and Roxbury, and New Milford, Connecticut. Also, heavy bend of rain showers at Nan. Rain showers and heavy bend of showers and storms around Lagrangeville, Hillside Lake, Mascota, New York State, and number one around Manaville and Washingtonville, and New Windsor, and West Point up in New York State, and rain around Bellingham in New York, and then rain around Twin Lakes and Wolfsville, Tufton, and Lords Valley in Pennsylvania. And we got another band of heavy bend of showers and storms south of a little pop-up one just south of Layton and around Berwick in Pennsylvania, and raining off Tom's River up in New Jersey, and excuse me, raining around Williamsville and top of Greenfield and around Vernon up in New Hampshire, and raining around Bethel, Maine. All right. Take a look at New England Desert Report in Day 1 tonight. Hazard wind out better time. Day 2 for 7. After Tuesday, airsway from the south coast may experience sufficient heat and humidity to reach high advisory criteria as this part of thunderstorm late Tuesday. Some of this could be strong to severe. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, most of Cusco is with a low around 64 degrees southwest with about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny sky about 92 degrees and Chesapeake is 0% in southwest about 6 to 30 miles outside, 23 miles an hour. Sunday night, most of Cusco about 68 degrees southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Kevin 11 to midnight. Monday, sunny in most Cusco about 92 about 69 degrees. And west wind Kevin southwest 1 3 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. Tuesday, shut down until after 1 p.m. Most sunny the clouds about 60 degrees at Chesapeake at 40%. For Wednesday, Most stunning, most crisp about 73, about 30 degrees. Presently, most stunning podcast about 71, about 32 degrees. Friday, 56, about 71 degrees. Friday night, chest shot, dance on man, class about 57 degrees, and chest basis 40% for Saturday. A chest shot, the dance zone mostly cost about 74 degrees. Chest basis 40%. Currently in Taunton, it's 81 degrees and clear skies. Easton's got 82. Norton's got 86, and Mansfield, it's got 80 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this June 10th, 2017 on a Saturday evening. Peter would say, hope you have a good evening, goodbye, day, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for Atlanta Report. Hope you all have a good evening.